coming today. We're excited here to launch the next summer campaign for the state of New Hampshire. Our tourism is off to a great start this summer. It's great to see a lot of people here today. I saw Executive Councilor Mike Cryans. I see State Representative Hennessy back there and Massimilla, my staff, Chief Smith, everybody, thank you for coming. Our strategy this year continues to be for the summer tourism season, one focused on variety within proximity. And that there's a good reason for that strategy. You get a lot of questions over the years. What does New Hampshire have to offer that's different than Maine's lobsters or Vermont's maple syrup? Well, when people ask me that, I usually say, well, we have all of the above, plus a whole ton of other stuff, all within proximity. You can be surfing on the seacoast in New Hampshire and mountain biking here in Littleton all in the same day, and maybe having time for lunch and maybe a beer afterwards. All in the same state. And so that's really, I think, our defining opportunity from a tourism standpoint. On a broader standpoint, what we see within our tourism industry is what I call the tip of the spear for all the work that we're doing in the Department of Business and Economic Affairs for workforce recruitment, business recruitment, student recruitment. All the work that we do on a regular basis ties directly to the ability for our tourism industry to drive those people to the state and to spend money while they're here. You know, when you look at all other states, lots of other states say they have lots of fun stuff to do. Lots of other states say they have a really decent economy and that they have great jobs around the state. But nowhere on the East Coast of the United States can you find that combination like you can in New Hampshire. And that's something that we've been very good at and working very hard to advance as part of the work that we're doing at the department, to integrate those two messages. To say, come to New Hampshire, enjoy yourself, take a look around at a town like Littleton, and think about what it might be like to live here, and take a job here, or open a business here. And lots of people have done that, and my experience is most all of them will tell you that it was the best decision of their lives. So putting those pieces together is critical, and we're seeing it working. We're seeing our labor force participation numbers go up at the same time that we continue to see our tourism industry and the amount of money that's spent here in New Hampshire and the visitors that come to New Hampshire continuing to grow. Our fall and winter season campaigns over the last year have been tremendous, and in fact over the last year we're $17 million ahead in terms of value to the state and revenue in the room and meals tax from where we were last year. And in fact, we expect as a result of all of this that the summer 2019 tourism industry in New Hampshire will experience a new record, spending of $1.9 billion in New Hampshire, with over 3.6 million individual visits to the state, which represents a 2.7% increase over last year. So we continue to see these messages in the marketing and what we're doing to see it work. And to get us there, we're going to continue with that ad campaign, with the branding, the Live Free brand that we've established for New Hampshire that is now widely recognized, as you can see, in places like New York City at Penn Station, where we've completely taken over Penn Station in New York. And last year we saw a significant increase in our New York visits as a result of some very early work that we did there. We're getting more aggressive in the New York market. We're continuing to be aggressive in the Boston market. Billboards at the T stations, Kenmore Square, lots of out-of-home advertising to go with the typical social media, digital broadcast, and various other online platforms that we use to get our message out. And I guess last thing that I'd like to raise before we get into some other people to talk a little bit is that right now the budget process is going on down in Concord. And earlier this year, Governor Sununu announced for the first time to fully fund the Division of Travel and Tourism Development at the 3.15% of room and meals tax that it says in statute is required to go for marketing. And we've been able to prove that we can make those dollars work for the state. In fact, for every dollar that you invest in marketing through the state of New Hampshire, you see $13 in return in room and meals revenue. So it's a tremendous investment, and the governor saw that. We're dealing with a conference committee right now that is seeing has put a $1.5 to continue to grow the industry here in the White Mountains. So Cheryl?
Thank you, Commissioner. It's wonderful to see so many of you today. Thank you for joining us here in the scenic White Mountains. As you know, tourism brings people, and people bring investment. Tourism is vital to the economic growth of New Hampshire and the economic development here in Littleton and throughout the White Mountains. Just ask any of the restaurants, retail shops, lodges in this region, or the banks, hospitals, and schools that serve the people who depend on tourism. In 2018, the White Mountains welcomed 6.8 million visitors who spent $1 billion, contributing nearly 20% of the state's total rooms and meals revenue. There are nearly 15,000 tourism-related careers here in the White Mountains. 1/5 of our households are supported by the visitors spending money here. I'm fortunate to represent the White Mountain Attractions Association, the state's official destination marketing organization for the tourism region that spans from Route 2 in Lancaster to Route 25 in Center Harbor and from state borders. The association is directed by the 17 major attractions like Santa's Village, Lost River Gorge, the Mount Washington Auto Road, and the Conway Scenic Railroad, and has been successfully marketing the White Mountains region for over 60 years. Some might expect the attractions to be competitors, but they're colleagues, and they understand the importance of bringing visitors to the region together. They share the same goal and mission to drive sustainable tourism and provide visitors to the state and the region with a memorable experience so they return for generations. Our marketing budget over the years has grown from several $1,000s to just shy of $1 million for 2019 through hard work, investment in both digital and traditional marketing channels, and advertising partnerships. Moments ago, I spoke about the economic development, but didn't comment on how many towns and local businesses invest back in their properties and communities. Like Santa's Village in Jefferson, who is introducing the new interactive water play area for children and families this summer called Polar Paradise. And Storyland in Glen, looking to open their new indoor year-round Living Shores Aquarium with 32,000 square feet of interactive tide pools, exhibits, and activities. Or Loon Mountain Resort in Lincoln, who's been busy this spring working on a new multi-phase plan to build a network of over 15 miles of downhill mountain biking trails and chairlift service. Tourism needs community support, as Commissioner said. There are communities like Lincoln, a town already blessed with activities and amenities, who recently broke ground on the Riverfront Park. This recreational area will be built in phases over the next several years and will include a skateboard park, multi-use trail system, playground, canoe launch, and dog park. And then there's business, community, and community leaders and chambers of commerce, like here in Littleton, who have been innovative, transforming their walkable downtown with local arts and culture, trendy boutiques, shops, and eateries, while expanding on their culinary and brewery scene. Littleton has also energized their outdoor recreation economy with a 1,000-acre, 23-mile Parker Mountain Trail system for biking, enthusiasts, hikers, runners, and winter skiers. Certainly, those of us in the tourism industry realize how important it is to work with each other and bring visitors to the state to increase and showcase the diversity and value in visiting New Hampshire. Our marketing efforts would not be as effective without the support of the governor and our representatives who understand and encourage the state's investment in tourism. Also, the Department of Business and Economic Affairs, Commissioner Caswell, and his travel and tourism team, who work closely with organizations like ours and support our marketing efforts with programs like the Joint Promotional Marketing Grants, educational roundtables, collaborative work sessions, and marketing research. With their assistance and guidance, we can market where they market, making the New Hampshire message and brand larger and more effective. It works. There's so many people here. We all see the crowds, the cars, our bus tours are up, and we know there are more people coming from distant domestic markets from abroad than in years past, especially when the weather and the forecast are favorable. The White Mountains region is a unique and inspiring gem with iconic attractions
I want to introduce Jeff Cousins, who is the CEO of Schilling Beer Company right there. Jeff is someone who came to New Hampshire with an idea and with a concept, and that idea and concept has been translating very well, not just into great beer, but also into jobs and into really helping grow this community of Littleton and surrounding areas. So Jeff, come on up. Thank you.
Commissioner, thanks so much. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for coming, and thank you to Commissioner Caswell and his office for inviting me to say a few words today. I'd like to talk about a bit about our brewery, its growth and its evolution, but more specifically, I want to talk about the factors beyond beer-specific tourism alone that have driven our progress. Back in 2013, we started our brewery in this red building that you see directly behind me. It's an 18th century gristmill building, and at that time we were brewing on 3 floors. As you might imagine, our brewers had very strong legs as they were hauling 50-pound grain sacks up and down stairs and mashing in up on the upper level and letting it gravity feed down. And we do our cellaring on the riverside floor. We had about 15 employees when we started. We had very limited outdoor seating. Fast forward almost 6 years, and we have been very fortunate through the support of our community and the support of those who are looking for beer, to have developed the Scandinavian-inspired farmhouse building that you see adjacent to the old brew pub. We now employ 75 people. And this 8,500 square foot facility houses a state-of-the-art brewing system, as well as an additional retail space and a wood fermentation area along the riverside. What does account for this progress? And that's a question that I've asked myself a lot over the last several years, and specifically in preparation for this event. And I think what it comes down to for me, again, beyond beer-specific tourism, is having the support of an authentic community. And I think that's something that the summer tourist space specifically craves. Even if they don't understand what it is exactly that they're looking for authenticity. Authenticity, I would suggest, is Littleton's, and in fact New Hampshire's, secret sauce. This is what you have when people collaborate and work together towards a common vision. And it comes from multiple community stakeholders. It comes from collaboration. It comes from sharing similar customer demographics who are all, again, looking for authenticity. And because of this, Littleton has more heart and passion and warmth than any town of its size that I know. And it displays these values without any pretense, welcoming both businesses as well as those who might even just be coming across the border from Quebec for a day trip. Littleton also has many of the same amenities that define America's best mountain towns. But what's so great about Littleton is those in my business certainly know, is that we're only 2 hours away from Portland, from Burlington, from Quebec, or Montreal rather, and Boston. You can ride a world-class mountain biking trail system just up the hill and come down and recover post-workout with a beer on our deck. You can go and teach your children, or maybe if you're an avid fly fisherman, explore this river system in search of some naturally reproducing brook trout, and then go and shop Main Street. Maybe you're going to go visit the world's longest candy counter at Chudder's with your children after you come to the Dr. Richard J. Schilling trout fishing celebration that we hold annually with Trout Unlimited to raise money for children's trout camp. Maybe you're going to hike all day and then you're going to go catch a concert at the loading docks, which is a really interesting up-and-coming concept that's taking nationally known young musicians and giving them a platform. It's redefining the culture scene here, and through working with loading docks, Chudder's, and the Chamber of Commerce, and some other local businesses, we're going to be bringing in David Grisman at the end of September. He's the legendary mandolin player from the Grateful Dead, and he's going to be giving a concert on this green. That's world class, and that's something that we're so proud to be a part of. But that only comes about through community. So, taken all together, when one considers all of these different expressions of authenticity, it's little wonder that the craft beer tourist industry feels so supported and fostered when they visit not only Littleton, but many of the other cities and towns that have breweries in the state of New Hampshire. This is where, as the Vice President of the Hampshire Brewers Association, I'm going to plug these breweries and let you know something that many folks don't realize, and that is small independent beer in the state of New Hampshire contributed over $400 million to the state's economy last year. But more than that, these breweries sit at the nexus of arts and culture, outdoor recreation, and emerging technologies, and they fuse all of these very important facets of our state's economy together with tourism. So never has there been a more important time to support your local brewer. But because I enjoy tasting beer more than I enjoy talking about it, what I would like to do upon today's conclusion is to invite all of you over to our new store and tasting room and talk further about beer, talk further about Littleton and the state's tourist economy. Thank you for your time today. Thank you very much for the invitation, folks. Cheers.
Okay, so I think that's pretty much all we want to have for today. If you want to take some questions, we can do that. But I just want to reiterate some of the points that Jeff made, which is the fact that our communities in New Hampshire are what are distinctful not just for the tourism industry, but for the workforce recruitment efforts that we're doing. You can get such a different experience as a tourist or as a resident in Keene, or in Plymouth, or in Littleton, or in Berlin, or in Laconia, or in Portsmouth, or Manchester, or Nashville. So different in each one of those states, in each one of those communities in this tiny little state. And that's what really is our strength, whether you're talking about tourism or whether you're talking about recruiting a workforce. I always say, as long as you like winter, we have a community for you in New Hampshire. So thank you everybody for coming, and appreciate it. Here's to a great summer tourism season.